Case. I'm your host, Yodit Tewolde. We're still following the case of Gwen Levi, a 76-year-old grandmother and lung cancer survivor who is still sitting in a DC jail waiting to be transported back to prison. Why? She was said to have violated the terms of her parole. How? She missed a phone call from her parole officer. After serving 16 years of a 24-year prison sentence for a nonviolent drug offense, she was released on parole to home confinement. Ms. Levi was one of some 4,500 nonviolent and elderly inmates released from federal prison in the last year due to the risk of contracting the coronavirus. You might recall some of Trump's high-profile cronies like Michael Cohen and Paul Manafort, who were also released for the same concerns. The difference, however, was unlike Ms. Levi, they served only a fraction of their sentences. Since being released, Ms. Levi reconnected with her kids, cared for her 94-year-old mother, and was looking for work while volunteering with prison advocacy organizations. She was also taking a computer course, one that caused her to miss that call from her parole officer, sending her right back to jail. There's no question she was in class, but she was still listed as an escape. Quote, she could have been robbing a bank, so we're going to treat her as if she was robbing a bank. This is how the parole officer justified violating Ms. Levi. We often talk about how the U.S. has more total prisoners than any other country in the world, a staggering 2.3 million, but another 4.5 million are under another form of correction control, meaning they're either on probation or parole. People still on paper often describe it as being in prison while not being physically in prison. Here's the difference between probation and parole. Probation is a sentence of supervision given as an alternative to incarceration. Then there's parole, the type of supervision Ms. Levi was on, which is a form of post-release supervision that's imposed after a person completes a felony prison sentence. People on either are constantly monitored and under the threat of being sent back to prison if they violate its terms. And minor violations can cause a person to be sent back to prison. Violations like falling behind on paying for supervision fees and fines because you can't afford it. Missing curfew because you're having to pick up extra shifts to make ends meet in order to catch up on those supervision fees and fines you've fallen behind on. Missed a meeting with your parole officer because you don't have adequate child care. Or as in this case, not answering the phone when your parole officer calls because you're too busy trying to learn a skill set to get that good job that they won't help you find. The kind of job that can get you current on those fines and fees, the kind of job that won't force you to pick up extra shifts, causing you to miss curfew, and the kind of job that'll pay for daycare so you won't have to miss a meeting with parole. There are more people sent to prison not for committing a new crime, but because of a technical violation of a probation or parole term. People become trapped in the system's cycle of surveillance and punishment. Nearly 25% of all state prison admissions each year are results of supervision violations, a key driver of prison's revolving door. Rather than providing Ms. Levi with the support she needed to reintegrate into society, the parole system reincarcerated her instead. We're continuing our coverage of Gwen Levi's case tonight. 76-year-old Gwen Levi's son is here joining me now, and his name is Craig Levi. He is with me. I believe he is remote. Hey, Craig, can you hear me? Oh. So I'm told that Craig is going to be joining us later, but right now we do have Ms. Levi's attorney, Sapna Mirchandani, an attorney with the Federal Defender's Office in Maryland, and again, she represents Gwen Levi. Glad to have you on tonight, Counselor.
Thank you.
All right, so you've been working on Gwen Levi's case for several years. How did you first come to be involved?
I first started representing Ms. Levi back in 2016 when President Obama had his clemency project, when he was looking for nonviolent drug offenders who were sentenced to insanely long sentences to receive clemency. So I got to know her when I worked on her clemency application. Unfortunately, she didn't get clemency from President Obama. But we've continued to work on trying to lower her sentence in court. And then last year we filed a petition for compassionate release because she is an older individual who has health problems and she's already completed the vast majority of her sentence. So we have sought compassionate release from the district court, and that motion is still pending. And then she was sent to on-home confinement, and then this happened.
Now let's talk about Gwen's initial release in June of last year. She was one of 4,500 people released. What criteria was used to determine who was released?
The people who were released were all determined by the BOP, which at the time was being run, again, by the Trump administration's BOP. So this was Bill Barr in charge of determining who was low risk of reoffending. They're mostly elderly people with health conditions who would have been very susceptible to becoming extremely ill from COVID. There were people who did not have disciplinary records, who were nonviolent. I mean, all of the people who basically shouldn't have been in prison in the first place. So they decided to send them for home confinement. But they've been on this very short leash ever since then. And now, as Gwen's case shows us, even a technical violation can get them pulled right back.
Now, we know Gwen had to wear an ankle monitor and also respond to calls from her parole officer. What were the other terms and conditions of her release on parole?
It's very strict. She could not leave her house to go anywhere without having approval from her case manager. So every 2 weeks, she would have to write down in great detail everywhere she was going to be going, medical appointments, church. She wasn't allowed to go to anybody's house. They'd have to be public places that she was going. So she volunteered with a lot of organizations, and she put them all down. And they were so strict that if she was going to go from a doctor appointment to a volunteer activity, she couldn't so much as stop at a fast food restaurant between the two, because that was not on her schedule. That would have been a violation. And she abided 100% by these terms and conditions for more than a year, where she got pre-approval to go do something. She would not leave her house without approval. And then she would go about her life, or at least parts of it that she could do. And then a couple of weeks ago, she thought she had approval from her case manager to be at the computer class on June 12th. They are now saying that she was in violation because she didn't have a written approval, but she wasn't always given written approval. She was sometimes given written approval, and she was sometimes given verbal approval. And in this case, she agrees that she only had verbal approval, not written. And when they tried to contact her and she didn't respond, they called her an escapee. And obviously she's not an escapee. They knew very quickly after, noting this incident report, they knew at that point where she had been. They confirmed that she was where she said she would be, which is right there in the computer class. There's plenty of people in the class who were with her. There's somebody who dropped her off and drove her home. A member of the Maryland Justice Project that hosted the class. There's no question she was there. But as I was told by the halfway house, and then as was confirmed by the Bureau of Prisons, it doesn't matter if she thought she could be there, and it doesn't matter that they confirmed that she was where she said she was, because being out of contact for any reason for 4 hours is considered an escape, and she has been returned to prison. She's going to be transferred to a federal facility, and I just found out from BOP papers today that they are tacking on another month onto her sentence.
Now, Sapna, usually when people violate a condition of their parole or probation, they're usually given a warning of some kind. I'm assuming that this was the first mistake she had made while on parole. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
it is.
With her first mistake, and it being for a computer course, and her having explained this and them verifying that she was actually taking the course, why violate her?
That's what I asked, and I was told by multiple people the same story. It does not matter. Her good faith did not matter. The rules were broken, and they were going to treat her just as they would treat anybody else. It didn't matter that she was an elderly woman, and that she was a low-risk offender, and that she had done all these wonderful things. They were going to write her up and treat her the way the manual said, and they were going to follow it, which is really just lacking all common sense and decency, because humans are supposed to be running the system, not, robots, not computers. And there was no warning, there was no lighter sanction, and if she did it again, a harsher sanction. I mean, those are more reasonable ways to treat somebody. I understand that they want to know where people are, and they had they have reason to be alarmed that she wasn't where they thought she was going to be. But once they figured out that it was a misunderstanding, and I think somebody at the halfway house dropped the ball and not, putting in the schedule that she was going to be at this computer class, she's the one who's now paying the price, the ultimate price. She's been ripped out of her family home, facing much more time now.
So Sapna, what possible legal avenues can Gwen pursue now in order to win her freedom?
Well, she's appealing the process through the BOP. The BOP has all these channels where she, and I cannot assist her in this, she has to file a series of forms that go higher up within the chain of command of the BOP. And typically, in my experience, the BOP, at each level of command, just stamps whatever the previous person did. So I don't have a lot of faith that the BOP will suddenly decide that they made a mistake. So really, I mean, there's two things. Either the judge could grant her compassionate release motion, which has been pending for over a year, and she clearly qualifies for compassionate release, or President Biden could grant her clemency. And he could also grant clemency to the 4,500 other people who are in her situation and now living in fear, daily fear that a technical violation will get them thrown back in jail.
Right. And they're using Gwen, unfortunately, as that example. Sapna Mirchandani, thank you so very much. Attorney with the Federal Defender's Office in Maryland and the attorney for Gwen Levi. Thank you again.
Thank you.